Oh, yes.
There we go. Next time you have forgotten.
I'm fine, thank you.
Buddy. Oh yeah, I do. There he is. Right in deep. Can't throw him off. Oh, you can't see with this camera stuff in me.
I'm the director of bands here at Farmington High School, and I'm going to ask our students stand at ease for right now, and you guys go ahead and reset. I'm going to make a few introductions here. A camp of this size, using this many students, cannot be accomplished by one person alone. We've had the privilege of having several people work on staff with us the last couple of weeks due to the financial support of our booster club. So I would like to introduce some of our college students first that have been working with us, and if they're here, they're going to stand up and wave at you. From Kansas City, Missouri, Miss Julia Janda. She's right down here. Julia's been working with our clarinet section. Is Shelby here this morning? No. Okay. So, but I'm going to say her name anyway, and you can clap for her. Miss Shelby Ratliff is a student from Southeast Missouri State. She was our flute clinician. Also from Southeast Missouri State was Mr. Kyle Clay. He worked with our little brass and tubas. on, we had a couple of other people from the Kansas City area, Miss Colleen Sire on saxophone and Jacob Wilson, baritone low brass. And also, for the last 2 weeks, we've had, is actually not a college student any longer, but a college graduate from Missouri State University, working with our front ensemble, Mr. Harry Ward. It's right down here in the front. And Harry, the students were missing you last night. We had some staff recognition at our last bead ceremony. So I would like to present you with an all-star bead for being on staff this week and last week. And we also have some more regular staff doing color guard with us this week and last week were Megan Johnson, Mary Jo Miller, and Claire Nays. And Claire's here this morning, but Mary Jo and Megan are not. Mr. John Kekek from Lincoln Intermediate, our general music teacher, was with us this week. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Joe Strobel, who is our drumline instructor for the BKMB. And last but certainly not least, our middle school band director and assistant director of bands, Mr. Elliot Nays. As I said, it's been extremely beneficial to have this many eyes and eyes on the field and help for the students with marching fundamentals and sectional rehearsals. So we appreciate the support of our band boosters to help us financially do that. We also have some leadership within the student group, and I'm going to ask those students to wave their hand at you. These are section leaders. They applied for the position last spring. They were chosen by audition, and they've been through leadership training this summer. Sapphire Schaefer, flute. Well, just hold your applause till the end, and then we'll do one really big one, okay? Karina McFall on flute. Veronica Halter, clarinet. Keely Warren, clarinet. Alyssa Lewis, clarinet. We have a big clarinet section. Haley Kreitz, alto sax. Jonathan Widows, alto sax. Corbin Kreitz, tenor sax. Sarah Ross, trumpet. Derek Youngie, trumpet. Alexis Johnson, mellophone. Jacob Pogue, barebone. Jackson Schenkel, barebone. Kevin Davis, tuba. Will Fletcher, battery percussion. Grayson Kennedy, front ensemble. Victoria Moore and Maddie McIntyre, color guard. And our drum majors this year are Bailey Austin, Brandy Petrie, and Wyatt Byford, and they are sporting our brand new drum major uniforms today for you all to see. So the first thing we had to do when we got together was we had to learn how to march. And marching, if you are probably aware, is not like walking. Not at all. There's a specific technique with the feet and the body, and they have to learn new meanings to words like cover down and dress and post and slide and all that. Doesn't mean what you think it means. It means something different in the marching band world. So we have spent quite a bit of time in marching fundamentals trying to get everybody to look the same, which is a daunting task. But we will keep at it all season until we do look all the same. So our first little performance for you this morning is a marching demo of some of the exercises that we go through daily in our marching fundamental block. And just to give them a little break and to give you a chance to show your appreciation for their hard work. When they go to parade rest, that means you can applaud for them, okay? Actually, go ahead and leave it that way, because I'll talk to the audience. I'll just yell at the students. That's okay. So the first thing we learned how to do after we stand at attention is how to move forward and then how to move backward. And then we learned how to move backward and how to move forward, because each of those directional changes requires different technique.
Go!
Next, I'm going to ask the students to face you, and we're going to do one of our favorite drills that involves change of direction, because not only do they have to learn how to march forward and backward, they have to learn how to march sideways sometimes, because they have to keep their music presented to you and their equipment work. So this is our box drills. Students, would you please face forward to the audience? Go to attention with horns up. So parents and family members, what you saw was how we occupy the first part of our outdoor rehearsal each day, drilling marching fundamentals. And in just a few minutes, you'll see those put to practice as we're going to give you a little preview of our competition show for this season. Like I said before, we were blessed with a lot of staff, and the purpose of having a 2-week camp here in Farmington is to have some intensive instruction so that when school starts, we don't have to worry. We just have practice in the mornings. So the all-day practices for 2 weeks really help us get a good grip on fundamentals and get starting on our music and our show. Without that, we wouldn't be able to do what we do as a competitive group, and then also support our football nights here at home. We appreciate the good attendance that we've had. In a little while, we'll be recognize those students with perfect attendance. And I know that has created some sacrifices in families in getting the kids here, especially if they do not drive. So we appreciate all the adjustments that you've had to make to your personal family schedules to get the students here. We've had a really good camp. Hopefully the students have come home talking to you about the different activities we've had, the friends they've made, and hopefully they have a positive experience as well. We're going to go ahead and start our musical portion with the national anthem. So if you'd please stand. Our show concept was developed during the spring semester. Actually, I started working on it in December. That's kind of what you do. You have to kind of plan that far out because you have to choose what you're going to do. You have to arrange to have the music provided. This year we had the music arranged for us by a gentleman in the Kansas City area. Then you have to arrange to have the drill written, which we have a gentleman in California that does that. We have to arrange for drumline instruction, drumline parts to be written, color guard work to be written, costuming, props, colors. There's a whole lot involved in putting something like this together. So the planning for it started quite a way back. This year, the theme of our show is titled The Gift. And if you come to our performances each week, hopefully you'll see a little bit more as we continue working through our show. And hopefully by end of September, beginning of October, we'll have it all complete for you before we start going to out-of-town competitions. But the gift basically means the most important things in life are not things, right? And it talks about the gifts of spirit, life, and freedom. They're important to all of us. And there will be narration throughout the program to help tie that together. Not going to hear any narration today. We're just going to do the very beginning, the introduction to our show. It's about 10 pages of drill. It's quite remarkable that the students have been able to put this together at a level where they can perform it for you in just 2 weeks. So I'm really proud of them for that. We hope you enjoy our rendition of The Gift. Schaefer, our flute soloist for today. Okay, students, you can go back to the concert arcs, please. In addition to our staff, we've had several parent volunteers that have helped us along the way to make our 2 weeks here successful. I'd like to thank Donna Womack, our Band Booster President, for organizing a lot of things. Among them, our activity calendar, and I'd also like to thank her and Sherry Hickey for organizing the meals for the camp staff at lunch, and a thank you to any parents who donated a lunch to the staff clinicians. We enjoyed the good home-cooked food. especially our college students. They were just like, wow, I can't believe you eat like this every day. So thank you very much for that. I'd like to thank Andrea Burnett and Chrissy Kreitz, who are in charge of our uniform room this year, plus all the moms who came in to help with uniform fitting. I think we got the majority of the band fitted in 2 days, which was quite remarkable, especially since everybody is in a new uniform this year. So thanks very much to those ladies for helping us with uniforms. And thanks for all of you who donated watermelons and freezer pops and snacks and all kinds of stuff to help our students have great 2 weeks at band camp, okay? Next, I'd like to recognize those students who have had perfect attendance for both weeks. And students, if I call your name, I'd like you to just wave your hand, maybe step out of your arc, wave your hand really big, and then step back in. And we'll do one round of applause at the end because we have lots of kids who had perfect attendance, okay? Caitlin Barnhouse, Megan Barnhouse, Kristen Hahn, Karina McFall, Suki Scott, Emily Sloan, Kaylin Andrews, Emily Barnhouse, Hannah Jarvis, Alyssa Lewis, Alyssa Massey, Sarah Perkins, Paige Turley, Kaylee Warren, Hannah White, Brock Blackman, Mike Breyer, Claire Ferguson, Jonathan Widows, Corbin Kreitz, Andrew Longworth, Brad McIntyre, Michael Burnett, Connor Hine, Derek Youngie, Marion Burnett, Alexis Johnson, Sarah Longworth, Michael McNamara, Adam Womack, John Anderson, Kyle Davis, Nick Goodson, Austin Hall, Ton Fan, Jacob Pogue, Jackson Schinkel, Willie Standiford, Alex Beckett, Drew Lynch, Zach Compton, Will Fletcher, Maddie Guthrie, Noah Youngie, Grayson Kennedy, Brady Rao, Hadley Twidwell, Paya Chodhari, Katie Conaway, Genevieve Fidel, Marina Francis, Maddie McIntyre, Alexandra McKinnon, Lauren Moffett, Jackie Wiles, Bailey Austin, and Brandy Petrie. Please congratulate these students for their perfect attendance. And students, if you were called out, please see me afterwards for a special little token of our appreciation. I would like to mention there was one section in the horn line that had perfect attendance. For the entire section, that was our mellophones. Perfect attendance every day. Okay, next part of our function as a marching band is, of course, to support our football nights at home games, provide music in the bleachers during the games, and, of course, perform at pregame and halftime. So we're going to give you a little snippet of what we do in that vein. This is a new song for us this year. I think you'll recognize it. down on the front. Okay, all right. Well, just to let you know, we prepared several forms for you, parents, that hopefully you grabbed when you got in. If not, there's somewhere that you can grab on the way out. There's a form for ordering band gear. If you like what the students are wearing, especially the shirts, a lot of parents like to purchase those shirts because they're the moisture-wicking fabric. You can order band gear and look just like your student when we're at games and trips and things. Also, we're going to have a show-themed t-shirt with the gift and everybody's names on the back. If you'd like to purchase one of those shirts to wear on performance days, there's another form for that. And everything is due by Friday, August 22nd, which is easy to remember because it's our first home performance. So you can send that with your child, send in the money with your child anytime, but it's got to be done by the 22nd. Also, there's a white paper on there. We do need parent volunteers to help out because you cannot move 120 people easily unless we have lots of help. So if you would like to help out and join the band boosters, there's information on the white form. You can get that and turn it in to me as well. You can send it with your child. Or you can contact any of the people on the back side. There's emails and phone numbers, I believe, if you're willing to help out. Is that on a blue piece of paper? That's blue. Okay, so t-shirts and band gear are green and gold, and help is blue. Yeah. So make sure you take those home. We really appreciate your support. If you're a freshman parent or parent of a new first-year marcher, get involved. It's fun. Our parents sometimes have more fun than the students. Yeah. See, right over there. Okay? So please get involved because we need your help. All right? Next, we're going to do the fight song, and you're welcome to clap along and spell nice with us at the end. So how about everybody stand up? How about that? Yeah.
I support my daughter. So, I'm a reader.
We'd like to recognize some students right now who are nominated by their section leaders. Oh, sorry, you can sit down. Sorry. You're very compliant. Thank you so much. Thank you. No wonder they're doing so good. It's the parents are, yeah. Right. Okay. Anyway, these students were nominated by their section leaders for being just outstanding members during our 2-week camp. And some of them are first-year marchers, some of them are veteran marchers. And students, if your name is, can you guys hear this? Yes, okay. So if your name is called, come on down to the track by one of our drum majors, and they're going to give you a ribbon. And you can stay down here till everybody's called. Once again, we'll save our applause for one time, okay? From the flute section, Suki Scott and Needy Patel. From the clarinet section, Hannah Beckman, Joseph Slinkard, Paige Turley. Alto sax section, Claire Ferguson. Tenor sax section, Brad McIntyre. Trumpet section, Shayla Reagan, Garrett Link. Mellophone section, Marion Burnett. Baritone section, Brandon Ladd and Ton Fan. Tuba section, Alex Beckett. Battery percussion, Noah Youngie. Front ensemble, Madison Mayberry, J.C. Odell. Color guard, Taylor Chilton, Marina Francis, Caitlin Perro. And the drum majors nominated 3 people, Caitlin Barnhouse from the flute section, and Barebone's Austin Hall and Nick Goodson. Now you can give them a big round of applause. Hurry, they're going to quit clapping for you. Austin, Nick, come on, come down to the front, get your ribbon. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, thanks. You can go back now. Okay. I'm really proud of what the students have accomplished. We have several mottos that we live by here. One of them is you get what you give. If you give a lot to the program, you're going to get a lot in return. But then the more you get, the more you have to give because you want to keep getting better and better and better. So that's our goal throughout the season is every time we go out and perform, we want to be the better than the time before with ourselves. And we do go to competitions because it's valuable to see other schools compete and get comments from folks in our activity that aren't with us every day. But it's not always about the first place trophy. It's about us getting better every time we go out. So that's our real big focus here in our group. And it's also, another thing we say is it's not win-lose, it's win-win. Because each person out here cannot be successful without the other person being successful. The battery percussion can't be successful unless the color guard's successful. The color guard's not successful unless the music's together. The music's not together unless the drum majors are doing their job. So it's all win-win. There's no lose in our mantra, okay? And then we don't give up until it's perfect. And they hear me say, one more time, a lot. But it's just that quest for doing the best you can, getting it as good as you can get it, always going one little notch higher. And if they learn these lessons here in this activity, then that's going to carry on into their adult life as well, and how they live their lives and raise their families and all that good stuff. So it's a good time, and I am honored and privileged to be the director of this group. I'm very, very proud of our students. They're the best kids in school. And I'm extremely thankful for you parents for your support, and like I said, please get involved because it's a great thing to be a part of. We're going to close today with God Bless America. ahead and do our little dismissal thing like we do every evening at the end of camp, since this is our final session. So if you'll bear with us for just a minute. And we want to encourage everybody to take all their things home today and not leave water jugs or wet clothes in the band room, because it's getting cleaned this coming week. So thank you so much again for coming, and we hope to see you at our first home game on August 22nd.